One thing I don't like to bet against, family, are community tokens. So guys, TV Millie, I'm back with another one. We about to be talking about lunc. I was doing some spring cleaning, looking at my portfolio, and I was like, lunc is pumping. Let me do a video on lunc. I haven't did a video in a long time on lunc. Shout out to the lunc family that has those diamond hands. So what's going on with lunc? Because y'all know I don't really pay attention to the noise within the lunc community. I try to stay away from the negativity. But as I stated when I first started this video, family, I personally don't like to bet against community tokens. When I see a community token that's extremely popular, that has the fundamentals like something of a lunc. Example, you got the meme coin field with lunc, but then you have True Utility as they're working on a DEX. It is a layer one. They have the interchain interoperability based off Cosmos. So a lot of positive things developing within the lunc utility and use case. But then you got the popularity of lunc. And now, family, you got this repeg of USTC. Now, we all know what happened with the last algorithmic stablecoin with Terra Luna Classic. But it seems like a fresh air bringing this new proposal here by Ziggy to repeg USTC, and we're seeing a reflection on the charts. You can see here USTC is up 53%. The volume, family, is up a whopping 693%. And as one point, this stablecoin here had made it finally to 4 cents. Now I know that's not a lot, but you can see right here that's almost doubling your money, which is 2 cents. Now you got to be a little bit careful here because whales like to play around with USTC. They like to play around with our emotions. Everybody get excited about the repeg, and then you see a dump to the downside because whales swing trade this token. It's really easy to make a 2x, 3x with this. We've seen in the past, I believe this. So yeah, we've seen in the past that this. Let's go back here to few months ago. We can't even go back a year because it fell so far from grace. But we've seen in the past these pumps, but we've never seen one this big, family, in the last 3 months. And if we go back a year, let's see if we see a pump. Okay, so it went from 0.8 cent all the way up to 6 cent, 8 cent. So that was a quick 8x. We seen a quick 8x over here in June when it went from under a penny, family, all the way to 8 cents. So this project, right? It pumps and dumps, but it has potential because now, family, they've moved their attention to repegging USTC. You gotta understand, Terra Luna Classic, they done tried everything. They done tried the burns. They done tried to talk about utility. They done tried to bring in the validators. They done tried to turn it into a decentralized Senate. They done tried to turn it to a centralized house. You know what I'm saying? They done tried everything under the book to get this project back in a positive light for consumers. And now we're seeing a peg that a lot of people's getting excited for. Now you got to be careful even with the lunc token because, again, the whales do like to play around with people's emotions here, and a lot of people get emotional. You'll start to see more YouTubers talking about the pump. Usually when you start to see us YouTubers talk about the pump, usually a dump is coming. So what you want to see here, looking at the hour chart, you want to see lunc bounce off the 236, retest it right at 302, and then you want to see it push back up to the upside. All right, so if we could use 236 as support and push back up to the upside, maybe we see one of those Terra Luna Classic runs. Everybody likes the Terra Luna Classic runs. Everybody likes them, okay? But as we seen here, retest, push to the upside. You want to see here, retest, push to the upside. And if you look at the daily chart, family, looks like I just removed it there. I hate when I do that. When you look at the daily chart, let's bring up the daily chart here. Bear with me. When we look at the daily chart, as you can see, Terra Luna Classic broke to the upside on this rising wedge here, when you usually see these break to the downside. So we've seen it break to the upside, which is positive. A lot of buying volume here. We love to see that. And this is just one strong candle. Maybe we get 6 more days of pumping to the upside. So be careful because we are going into the weekend, family, and this is what the whales do. This is what the traders do. They trap you into these. They trap you into these traps for the weekend, right? And then dump on Monday. So just be careful. If you're holding for long term, none of this matters. You probably got some good entry points right here. But for the people that's looking to enter, be careful because you probably most likely could get a better entry price on Monday. I've learned my lessons of trading on the weekends. All right. So I'm here to provide that value and let y'all live through my experiences as we take this walk and crypto journey. So a lot of positive news going for lunc. Hopefully they can do something with the burns, man. I miss the burns. I miss the burns, Binance. Mr. Binance. I miss the burns. All right. The burns was hype. That was what brought me to Terra Luna Classic. The fact that it was deflationary. So hopefully, family, they work that out. Shout out to the people on Twitter, man. That's really been pushing out positivity from the Terra Luna Classic community because it's just been so much negativity. So lunc, y'all needed this. Y'all needed this. You feel me? I'm holding on to a little moon bag. I know y'all got billions of lunc. All right, I'm trying to be like y'all one day. You feel me? But I have to gain confidence. But this is nice on the daily chart. You got to invert it. Head and shoulders patterns look like a quick double bottom. A lot of bullish patterns here outside of this rising wedge here, but it broke to the upside. We'll just have to see how everything turns out. But this is a good move and this is a good start. All right. So USTC pumping, Terra Luna Classic pumping. Y'all know how the wheels go. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Are you a fan of the utility? Are you a fan of the burns? Are you a fan of the validators or the half validators, half YouTubers? I don't know what they are these days. They be having me rolling, man. But y'all let me know. Good to see lunc pumping in my moon bag. It's your boy SOAPLLC TV. Millie.